Hello guys, welcome to a new Get Rekt gaming news video, and today I have some spicy news as always. Capcom is holding their own showcase for 13th of June, I believe. Maybe we will see some Dragons Dogma in action. And maybe we will get a release date for God of War Ragnarok soon. I have some updates on that. So sit back, relax, enjoy this video. Take a beverage, that would be cool. And let's get on with the news. So, the first thing that I want to talk with you guys today is the new Capcom show that has just been announced. Let me remind you of something. Capcom never does a live stream for anything, most of the time. The last time that I've seen a Capcom live stream, that's really long ago, with like maybe E3, but they haven't done really of something of their own show for a very long time, so this is pretty interesting. Or maybe they have actually, like last year, but it was something really small, or the year before that. It was almost nothing, basically. But this showcase is going to be around 30 minutes long. Let's go over all the details. I am here at Capcom's website. Capcom Showcase kicks off on June 13 at 3 p.m. PT. So that's actually going to be pretty late for me. I live in Europe, in Belgium, in the CEST area. So that's going to be almost 12 a.m. for me, so that's pretty late, but I will watch everything. A new live streamed digital event is on the way. The Capcom Showcase has got you covered on the latest news and updates for upcoming Capcom games. Tune in on Monday, June 13th at 3 p.m. PT, 6 p.m. ET for the Capcom Showcase live stream. We'll be diving deeper into details and news on previously announced titles. You can check out the show live on the official Capcom Twitch and YouTube channels. The show will run about 35 minutes, so sit back, grab a snack and enjoy the show. And then they of course list how that you can watch the show. GameSpot, Easy Allies, IGN, they name some like outlets, but they will live stream, of course, also on their official social media stuff, yada yada yada, you know. So, what could we see at this showcase? It's only 35 minutes long, so it's not that much time. There could be different things. There could be the Resident Evil Village DLC. We haven't seen that yet. I thought we would see it at the PlayStation Showcase, but instead we got a PlayStation VR stuff for Resident Evil Village. I could see the DLC being there. Maybe some Resident Evil 4 remake like gameplay. That would be very cool. I think they did say that they would show off later this year for Resident Evil 4 remake, so we might not see anything else. What is really interesting is Dragons Dogma. Now, I will let you guys know there is an anniversary for Dragons Dogma this year. The 10-year anniversary, to be precise. Would be a good, moment to announce a new Dragons Dogma, wouldn't you think? And I think the director of the original Dragons Dogma thinks that as well. Because he retweeted the event for this Capcom Showcase. The director is Hideaki Itsuno. He is a game designer at Capcom, but he has been responsible for, I think, the first Dragons Dogma, and he retweeted this announcement. Now, that could mean nothing, but let's take a look at the puzzle pieces, because Dragons Dogma also appeared in the Nvidia leaks, and as you guys know, the Nvidia leaks have been correct multiple times in the past. Resident Evil 4 remake was there. Kingdom Hearts 4 was there. Destroy All Humans, like the second remake, is real. PlayStation ports to PC, now Spider-Man coming to PC is real. God of War coming to PC, real. Like, all that stuff was in the Nvidia leaks. And Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It basically fits all together. He's basically showing interest for the showcase, and it's the Dragons Dogma anniversary, and it was in the Nvidia leak. So I think 1 + 1 + 1 = 3, I suppose. So I see a pretty big reason for it to be on the showcase. The only problem with this is that they do mention that they will take a look at announced titles, and Dragons Dogma at least Dragons Dogma 2 is not announced yet. That doesn't mean they can't have new announcements, but what could also happen is that we will see Dragons Dogma at Summergamefest, and then it is an announced title. So think of that what you will. I think that's a pretty good suggestion. Also, Pragmata, we haven't seen anything from that game for a long time. It was delayed to 2023, and I also want updates on that game because it looked very interesting to me. A little bit Death Stranding-ish, but then with a Capcom flair, I suppose. So yeah, this showcase is going on June 13th. We will probably see Resident Evil, probably see Pragmata has some chance, maybe Monster Hunter is there. There could be a lot of stuff here, and maybe Dragon's Dogma 2. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is God of War. I have been speculating in multiple videos now that we still need to have a God of War release date, and it's still coming out this year. They stubbornly have it in the Twitter bio. God of War is coming out this year. And there is a leak on the Gaming Leaks Rumors Reddit page that I scour for content sometimes for my videos. Good day, not sure if this counts as a leak, but adding fuel to the fire, Ragnarok is coming around September 30th. I was organizing my wishlist on the PlayStation Store and sorted it by releases. So basically release dates from old to newest. Was scrolling and noticed that God of War Ragnarok had slipped comfortably between Tunic, which is 27th September, and Forspoken, he means, not Forsaken, 11th October. I took a screenshot but wasn't aware I can't directly share pics on this sub. This actually has been the case for a longer time, that God of War Ragnarok shows up in this spot for release dates, and someone else actually got a screenshot for us, so I will show it on the screen for you guys. So you see here Stray, Tunic. Tunic is for September 27, and then Forspoken is for October. And God of War Ragnarok is in between. Now this could just be a placeholder, of course, so take it all with a grain of salt. But I will have to mention to you guys, September 30th is a Friday. And Sony likes to release their exclusives on Fridays most of the time. Horizon as well. I believe Spider-Man, when that came out, Friday as well. Ghost of Tsushima, Friday as well. So Fridays are very good days for PlayStation exclusives to release. So this wouldn't be not even just like Sony exclusives, but a lot of games tend to release on Friday or Tuesday most of the time. There is another thing. Millie a leaker that I don't know if she really counts as an insider, but she has information in the past that was correct, and she made an interesting tweet on Twitter at Summergamefest with a X, the X emoji, with a GIF. We are overdue for a date. Clearly as they hinting at God of War with the X. I'm very sure that God of War will be there at Summergamefest. If you guys remember, last year we also got Horizon Forbidden West and a trailer for that game at Summergamefest as well. I think Sony will just do the same thing, have God of War for Summergamefest, and the reason for this is that they can also target different audience, because different people are also watching towards the Summer Game Fest and not just PlayStation fans. Xbox fans are watching Summer Game Fest. Nintendo fans, Xbox fans, you know, PC gamers. It reaches a bigger audience than just PlayStation fans. And I think that's the reason why God of War is scheduled for a trailer for Summer Game Fest with the release date, and not like have this own state of play. So we shall see, but hinting towards a release date from Millie A is pretty interesting for God of War. So we shall see. So, are you guys excited for this Capcom showcase? What do you guys think we could see? Maybe indeed Dragons Dogma 2, or do you think we might see something else like Devil May Cry, which I don't think so, or Resident Evil, or Ace Attorney, or Monster Hunter, or Pragmata? Let me know in the comment section down below. And are you also hyped for God of War for Summer Game Fest? Let me all know in the comment section. Like this video, that would be really awesome. Subscribe, visit my social media, that would be very cool. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next Get Rekt gaming news video. Bye bye.